Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I am coming at you with a quick paper comparison. I have two Traveler's Notebook inserts from Rock Your Notebook, and they have different papers inside. Full disclosure, I did get these as part of my design team package, but they are amazing. I am so excited to be representing Rock Your Notebook. That she makes the most beautiful Traveler's Notebook inserts, like more like blank stuff. She does have some printed inserts, but she makes a lot of like, you choose the cover and you can choose what kind of paper you want inside. So this one is a succulents cover. It still is in the shop. I have a discount code, which I'll put up on the screen, and it's in the description below if you want to check this out. And this is Rhodia dot grid paper. I did haul this, and you know, if you watch my channel, that I absolutely love Rhodia dot grid paper, and so this is a hand-stitched insert with all Rhodia dot grid. This would be perfect for using as like a bullet journal in your Traveler's Notebook, which is like, I sort of use like a modified bullet journal system in my B6. If you have seen my channel before, my plan with me is, you know, I like kind of do a bunch of different things in there. Anyway, I'm super excited about that. And then this is was a hand-painted cover. It's absolutely gorgeous blue shimmer paint with like a cardstock cover. And then inside here I have the Tomoe River paper in white. A lot of people have recommended Tomoe River paper to me. This is just blankets, not a dot grid. She does have white and cream available, and I have been like really anxious to try this out because I've heard that it's like a really nice quality paper. It's very similar to the Rhodia dot grid, so I thought I would try them both out. I know I love the Rhodia dot grid paper, but try them both out to see like if I have a preference for future inserts. She does have some other papers available as well. You can get with any of the covers that she has available. You can get like mixed media paper, cardstock, watercolor paper, or, you know, a plainer dot grid paper, or these specialty papers like the Tomoe River or the Rhodia dot grid. So really awesome versatility and like for all different papers. So anyway, I am gonna do some pen testing and some other stuff in these to just sort of see what I like best, and I will let you know. Okay, so here is the Rhodia dot grid one. I'm gonna just turn to the back and use like this last page as a pen test, as my testing page. And I pulled out a variety of pens and some washi and actually some leftover stickers, because one thing that I've decided is like, beyond like how does a pen write on the page, I also want to know like, can you use stickers on it and still like reposition them easily? Does washi come up easily without ripping the page? How well does it erase? The only thing I don't have is my mild liners, but I can update you that when I'm back from vacation. But so anyway, I am going to fast forward through some pen testing, and then I will let you know what I think.
So I decided to go in with pencil first because I wanted to see how it would erase after, and that is a 6B pencil, and then I wrote that with my Tomoe Fude brush pen, and then I used two Tomoe dual brush pens in black and then in a lighter color, 553 and the N15, then as well just using my Fude brush pen, a Pentel sign brush pen, a Tomoe mono drawing pen, and a Pigma Micron, a Flair pen, and a Sharpie Ultrafine, which I like for testing purposes. Then also checking things out with a whiteout, some eraser, and doing some washi and stickers and just moving them around a bit to see how that worked. And then switching over to the Tomoe River paper. I think I've been saying that wrong in this entire video, and doing all of the same pens over again. These are some of my go-to pens for bullet journaling and like other projects. The only thing that I wish I had that I'm missing is my Zebra mild liners, but I just don't have them with me, so I will test them when I get back home and post an update. I don't typically have a problem with bleed through.
Okay, so it's thoughts time. So here is the Rhodia dot grid pen test page, and here is the Tomoe River one. For me, Rhodia dot grid is the clear winner. Both are really smooth, although I found the Rhodia dot grid more smooth to write on. This one is like a little bit more absorbent. This one feels like super, super glidey. The sign brush pens, you really have to wait for them to dry, which I totally forgot about. But this just feels like so glidey when you write on it. This will not rip up your pens at all. Like, it's a really nice paper, but it it's not quite as glidey as this. The whiteout looks better on the Tomoe River paper, which actually kind of surprised me because this is like a truer white than this. This is like a super bright white, and which I actually really like as well. And this is like a more creamy white, like more similar to like a Leuchtturm or like a Scribbles That Matter. Like here is this is a Leuchtturm notebook, and that looks like a lot more similar to that, whereas this is like more true white, and I feel like maybe even this is my Zen Art bullet journal notebook, and actually this is more like this as well. So this is more like a creamy white, and this is more of like a bright paper white, like printer paper white, which I prefer, but that's a personal preference. And like I said, this felt smoother to write on. The other thing that really I didn't like about this paper is when I was erasing on them, like when you erase on this, it's got like a good weight to it, so it doesn't, when you erase on this, like the paper just like crinkles right away. So this is not great for erasing, whereas the Rhodia dot grid is much better for erasing. Both did okay with the stickering peel up. Like washi is supposed to be removable, and these stickers are from Inky and the Brain, and I find her stickers fairly easy to reposition. Both did okay with it, not like my 1407 planners inserts or like cardstock where you just like rip the page immediately, but it was easier to rip up on here again because the paper is just a drop thicker than this paper. And then as well, if we flip this over to look at the ghosting, this has some ghosting. Only the Sharpie bled through, which, you know, it's a Sharpie, it's supposed to bleed through. That's like my is this paper magical check. But the ghosting on this is like, it's there, but it's not like so pronounced. I mean, I would say it's pretty similar to like a Leuchtturm or a Scribbles That Matter, not quite as good as an Erin Condren or my Zen Art notebook, which both have like, for some reason, just really hide ghosting very well. This has significantly more ghosting, which again, that's up to you how much that bothers you, but I feel like I can almost read everything on this, even like the light color Tombow. And again, the Sharpie is the only thing that bled through here. The paper doesn't really, it's like the paper is like so smooth that it doesn't really, you don't get a lot of bleed through with it, but like I can like pretty much read everything here. I don't know why I kept drawing B's instead of F's as well on both of them, but just chalk it up to being tired. But anyway, I do like this, and this is blank, and the Rhodia is only in dot grid. So if you're looking for like a blank paper, this is really like nice, and you also get more paper with the Tomoe River than you get with the dot grid. So if that's a factor for you, I think you get like twice as much pages with the Tomoe River. That I think it's like 60 sheets versus like 32 sheets, something like that. But just to me, like in terms of bullet journal functionality, and even like other stuff functionality, like unless I'm doing like really like project stuff where I don't want the dot grid, I prefer to have the dot grid anyways, but I just like the Rhodia paper better than the Tomoe River paper, which I can now firmly say because this was my first experience with the Tomoe River paper. This to me is just, it's a little bit too thin and crinkly. I mean, I'm still going to make great use out of this insert. We'll think of something to do, especially considering how stunning this cover is, but in terms of reordering and for subsequent bullet journal type orders, I'm definitely going to be sticking with the Rhodia dot grid. So that is everything for this video. If you've tried both these papers and you have a preference, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Check out Rock Your Notebook, and you don't forget to use my code if you are picking anything up to save 15%. Please give this video a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe, and check me out on Instagram at MyCraftyPlans to keep up with everything going on my planners. Bye!